Hello drivers, what you've just seen is the running car script by BD7 in DRIV3R, and today we will edit this file with Zartex 2 in this tutorial video of this tool. We are not going to create a script from scratch, but rather edit the file that BD7 created and sent to me. Of course, Zartex 2 offers many more possibilities, which I will cover later, but I wanted to show you a simple tutorial in which we change the starting locations and the vehicle that will be running. You will need DRIV3R on your PC, of course, as well as Zartex 2 and the running car scripts file, which is available on the driver Discord. So to get coordinates, of course, you can put random numbers, but in my case I used a sheet table to get the coordinates of where I was being with Tanner, and they are here, so we will do that. This location is in fact the stairs near the convention center, so we will see if that's working. But I think it will be a good location thanks to the difference in elevation and the DRIV3R physics. So let's hope it will be great to see the running cars there. So it is done. And now, yes, about the vehicle type. We have here on the GitHub wiki BD7 also that made this list, and he made it easy to change because you just need to look at the name of the car you want to spawn. So to be original, let's try the monorail, which is the Metro Mover. So we get back here, and in vehicle type you don't get here Mustang Grey, which is the first car on the selection screen, but instead you put Metro Mover. And now it should be done, so it's live, so we will see if it's working or not. But of course, we need to save the file. So now the file is saved with our edits, and now it's time to launch, to open Zartex 2, which is here. So we open Zartex 2, and this is the part when I advise to back up your files because it will be easier to revert if something went wrong. It can happen. In our case, the file, the running script is made around the first mission in Miami, so MPC01, and that's the one we will load. So here we have MPC01, and it is the one we open. And now we go to import Lua script, in fact DRIV3R, and we select the file that I've saved in this directory. No, that's not the correct one. So this is one that I used before. So this is the correct running cars, the one we just edit. And then we open, and technically it should be alright. So now it's done. Do not forget to save in Zartex 2. So now the MPC with our Lua file imported is saved. In my case, it was already in the correct directory, but if you use another directory because of the backup to edit the MPC, of course now you have to put the MPC in the DRIV3R missions directory. Otherwise it will not be good, it will be not working. And now to be sure, I will close Zartex 2, and now we get to DRIV3R, and we start a new game because we edited the first mission. So let's see if it's working. I made a mistake about the coordinates apparently. So it appears that the coordinates were a bit off, and in the Lua file the XYZ were swapped. But anyway, now it is fixed, so let's try again, new game. And now we are at the correct location with the convention center, and the vehicles are spawning, but as you can see, it is not the monorail. That's because the Lua files is using the VVS vehicle file and not the VVV, which are different files used by DRIV3R, and in this case the monorail is not in the VVS. And in that case, the default vehicle that will spawn is a taxi. And of course, you can use the vehicle you just spawned. But what we want, of course, is to make them blow up like this. This is where we can see the great physics engine of DRIV3R in action. And if we take a look, yes, you see one vehicle spawning, but of course even two. But since we have 12 vehicles, the game cannot handle much more. That is why the streets are emptier than ever, and that the cops are not spawning, even though there is no immunity, I believe, enabled. So it's just the fact that the game cannot handle to spawn the cops. Alright, so for good measure, I change again the location, because at least this is working more than the vehicle ID at the moment. So I choose, but you will see the Tanner house pool, but I missed a bit the target, so I need to go back here. Yes, so well, it's interesting because it's hard to drive a car there. Because it's mainly blocked, so you can go through the windows, but in this case it's easier to have a car there. And also, of course, since we are in a pool, we will see how the physics goes. But yeah, so let's again. So of course you can do many more with Zartex and Lua files, of course. But I prefer to stay simple to showcase the tool, and it's a work in progress tool, which means that BD7, I cannot exit the car. What's that? I think it's because I'm stuck mainly. But yeah, BT7 is still working on the tool. He also made and is also making his own tutorial video, so link in the description. Go check that. But if you can work with Lua better than me, of course, try to make custom script yourself, even custom mission. I prefer to stay in the slight editing field, because I know my limit, at least at the moment. But yeah, do not hesitate to use it. So you see that I should be a bit more on the right, so and now I am stuck because of the taxi. It seems that you can, or maybe I'm saved by the the pool here, but I'm not sure that you can be crushed by cars in DRIV3R, but in fact I can not really move away from that, so yeah. But we can use Film Director, in fact, to check what happened. And in fact, a taxi running in Miami. But of course you can edit the file, so you can do that in Nice, in Istanbul, but it will need a bit more of Lua understanding to do so. But yeah, if you find any interesting combination, please write that in the comment section or on the Discord. Do not hesitate to share your file as well. And it is the time to thank BD7, of course, for the tool, but also my WeDrivers member for supporting the channel, driverdimension.com, Neuroscenes, French Contacts, Tenkonan YouTube, Paul Lanois, David Autosport, Mut, Denis Frontier, and Wallbite. You can also join the Driver Club to get access to custom emojis and exclusive videos, as well as early access to videos most of the time, and also shootout in my videos I just did. But in any case, see you soon, drivers.